Hey everybody, welcome back to Generation X Nation. You guys saw the title out there. I'm going to do a commentary real quick about the criminal minds of Huntsville. I'm not going to get too deep into any of their cases because I don't know the people like that. But it just kind of dawned on me how many people on this show have some type of criminal record, whether it's a recent record or something in the past. But a lot of these people on the show had at some point entered the criminal justice system. You know, whether it was, they have everything, charges on here from theft to, I guess the latest charge is Ken being charged with, in 2022, with distribution of marijuana. And it just made me think, you know, because, hey, I'm Generation X person. We are critical thinkers. Just made me kind of think, what kind of background interviewing of anything have they done with these people on this show? Now, I don't expect everybody to be multimillionaires, live in big lavish houses. Of course, this is not the Real Housewives where people already have generational wealth built in when they come to the show. These people are supposed to be normal people who are elevated to the next level and who are considered to be Black excellence. Now, again, hey, everybody got a past. We're not holding passes against people. There are people who are preaching to congregations every Sunday who used to be street people, pimps, or drug dealers and gang members, and they have a whole congregation. So we're not going to hold past against people. I'm not judging them for what they did, but it just baffles my mind that we have a show that has that many people on there who has a criminal background. Most of the time it'd be one or two, like on the Housewives you've seen where Marla was arrested before, you know, Nene had a little shady stuff going on here and there. But I mean, if you look at this, I just have 10 people posted here. And there's another person who face could have went up there. I decided not to do it because of the fact that that person is no longer here. May they rest in peace. And I don't want to disrespect her or her family. So I'm going to not even say her name or put her face up there, but you all know who she is. Martell's brother I didn't put up there. That's another person that face could have been up there because he did have an appearance on the show. But even with that, that's at least 12 people. So far, I'm looking at the show and I'm like, Jesus Christ, the only people who ain't had a criminal record is Nell and Chris that we ain't found out yet, Kimmy, and of course, Melanie. Okay, everybody else, I'm sorry, Stormy's husband. Okay, I haven't seen anything on Courtney. And Tiffany and Lou. But it seemed like it's more people with criminal records than they are with people who don't have records. And I remember on one of the shows, somebody made a comment, I don't know if it was Marceau or Martel, said that most of the people over here got a mugshot. That's not funny. Because you guys are supposed to be Black excellence. You're supposed to be people that people are looking up to. And this is what we get? This is what we get? People that's on probation, people that's been arrested from fraud to drugs to DV. I mean, some of everything. This is Black excellence. And you give the bloggers, including myself, I'm not a big blogger or YouTuber, but you give people stuff to talk about. So I guess it's good. I don't know. But I just think that needs to be addressed. Like at some point, you know, again, we all have a past. They're moving past their past. But I've never, ever seen a reality TV show that had that many people that had a criminal background on there. That many people that had criminal backgrounds on them. Good Lord. Y'all got to do something. The vetting process for Love and Marriage Huntsville is real. So now we need to do a vetting progress for background checks. We might need to do a vetting progress on psychological checks because we got both of that going on. Second thing I'm going to talk about real quick, I'm not going to go deep into it, is the whole issue. The whole issue with LeBerick and Destiny. I'm not touching that for now. I do not play about DV. If that is true, any of it's true, allegedly, and in my opinion, if any of this is true, I do apologize for some of the things I may have said about Destiny that it may answer some questions of why she behaved the way she does. So with that being said, I'm going to leave that subject alone because there's children involved. There's other things involved. And I'm not going to get on here and disrespect or discredit anybody if any of this is true, it is wrong, and I do not agree with it in any way. And I want people to understand when I do my commentary, I do it off of what I see on the television screen and what they give me back. So I don't know these people personally, and this is why I'm apologizing, because I don't know. I always said I don't know her personally, but I don't wish that on anybody if any of those things are true allegedly. Okay, and again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Now, I am going to post I did post the Fair Use Act up here because I may play a couple video recordings of the trailer and talk through that real quick as far as what Martel had said to Maurice and all of that stuff. But the next one we're going to talk about is that video recording and how Miss Arionne feels, because it kind of got, I kind of noticed as soon as this clip came out, she dropped another beat. She went on Instagram or TikTok live and started, I don't know, she was just sitting there reading comments, and she said a few things here and there, but she didn't say much. But one thing I actually caught on to what she said, and I'm gonna play some of it and I'll talk to you guys about it. But I noticed at the end she was saying, where do y'all get this stuff from? And I'm gonna answer that question for her in a minute. But we're gonna listen to the first trailer with Martel and Martel and Maurice, and he was talking about his ex-wife sitting there looking at her drooling from the damn lips with his crazy ass. But here we go.
And we ain't have our own kids, it wouldn't be tough for them, you know what I'm saying? But it just seemed like we cheating them out of a lot. It's like not having that alliance being right there together, you know? I think about that often. It'll make you a little emotional when you see them come down the aisle and all the love that you see 30 years in. Like, right, man, damn. It's time to be right. Damn. Mel and I not having any interaction, not even speaking, that always bothers me. When we got married, I never would have thought that we would be in this space, at a place like this, vows being renewed. If anything, I would have thought that would have been us.
Now, what I hear is the look and the voice of regret. Martel is sitting there talking to Maurice. If you look at his face, he's just looking at her, drooling at the lips with admiration. I know he's thinking, damn, I really screwed up, because that's what he said. And then he said, I don't think we would have ever been in a place like this. I mean, what place did you expect you guys to be in, Martel? I mean, you're the one that stepped down in your marriage. Let's just keep it clear. I'm not saying Melanie's 100% innocent in all of this, but you took the bigger step by going out and starting a relationship with somebody else for at least 5 years. So with that being said, I do feel like Martel had some bit of regret and emotions when he saw her, but he's such a narcissist alpha male that he would never admit it. But my question is, what did he say to Arion after this aired? Because I'm sure he went and told her, oh, that was just for the show. They made me do it. Because remember, he always say, Carlos made me do it. They edited that way. I didn't really mean that. They made me sit over here by her. They wrote down what I needed to say. He told her something, and guarantee you she believed it. I guarantee you she believed it. She knows she'll never be able to compare to the first wife. And I know people think, oh, y'all give Melanie a pass. I ain't giving Melanie a pass. I'm calling it the way I see it. I listen and watch the same clip as everybody else. Now, either he's a good actor or he's showing some type of remorse. But either way, he screwed it up himself. And if I'm a woman sitting at home watching this and I'm supposed to be his girlfriend, I probably would feel some type of way. So I know he came home and told her a bunch of lies. Because remember, she's seeing this, and even though she says she don't watch the show, she's seeing this in real time just like the rest of us. And I can guarantee you when she seen that clip, it pissed her off. Because right after this clip came out, mysteriously, Arion wants to go on live and talk a little bit of trash. Let's hear what she had to say.
Where do y'all get your information from? I'm being so confused where y'all get your information from. Did you see your blog? I'm reading comments. Y'all, it is so crazy. We just be wrong as fuck.
Now, along with this, there was also another audio of her having a conversation about the show. And she was saying, that she wished her daughter was not involved in this. She wanted her to have a chance at a normal life. Her daughter's a good kid. I don't want to talk too much about people's children, but she was saying how, her daughter's a good kid and she she does good in school. She plays sports and everything. She did mention that Melanie's the queen. Y'all think Queen Melanie, da-da-da. But her husband pursued me. His kids bully my kids. Well, here's a thought, Arion. Why don't you shut up about this whole thing? Get off all these social medias. There is no law to say you have to be on social media talking about your personal life. So that's where that's coming from, where people are hearing it because you won't keep your mouth shut. Here's another thought. When you said Melanie's a queen and her husband pursued you, there's a thing there's a word in a dictionary. It's called no. No, thank you. You married. Leave me alone. That don't mean you had to pursue him because he pursued you. You can easily turn him down, but you went on with it. So stop blaming everybody. Once again, the delusion is kicking in on you. You don't understand how you sound making these comments. And I try to give you some grace. She also said, at some point, her and Marcel used to be on speaking terms. Now he no longer speaks to her. She said Martel is very good to her and her children, and he's trying to get off of TV. Martel ain't trying to get off of TV. His name is listed as one of those producers. If you look at the credits at the end of the show, his name pops up. That's his one source of income. Why do you believe everything this man tells you? If he walks away from the show, how y'all going to eat? Like literally, how are you going to eat? You, from what I hear, can't keep a job. That's out of your own mouth because of what's going on here. You stressed out, have anxiety, so you can't work. You, out of your own mouth, said Martel's struggling. He's trying to find a way. He needs to be rebrand. So it's like you're all over the place with your train of thought and people are getting tired of it and it's really draining. But once again, you want us to believe that, you got this all together and you're a celebrity and you should be on the show. This other season, they got another season about me. There's never been a season where I'm not involved. Well, I mean, I always call you the invisible cast member. In your mind, you think you're a cast member of the show. The only person talks about you is the guy that you're dating. And the only reason your name comes up is because he pisses somebody off and they throw it in his face to piss him off. And he never replies back with anything happy or excited about hearing your name. It kind of takes him to a different mode. Okay? But what I did know, as soon as they dropped that trailer, you went right there on TikTok and started talking. That got under your skin, whether you want to admit it or not. Because at the end of the day, you're never going to compete with that first wife. And I know everybody think if you like Mel or don't like Mel, you're brainwashed. Somebody accused me of work. I don't worship nobody. I call a spade a spade. You still have insecurities about her. Because at any given minute, if she say, hey, Martel, I forgive you, come back, he packing his bags and gone. And you're going to be second place at best. If that's what you want to continue to play, second place, play it, but just play it in the background and be quiet. You cannot complain about the problem that you keep creating. It doesn't make sense. I've said before, you need to go on some type of sabbatical and stop talking. Get your physical, mental, and spiritual mind together. Stop believing everything this man says. You have a disturbed mind and a disturbed way of thinking because for some reason you will continue to listen to a habitual liar. And in your disturbed brain, you still think the show is about you. And it's not. Okay? That whole Huntsville cast down there, it's like an episode of Scandal. Olivia Pope need to go down there and just figure all this out for you guys. And then maybe y'all can hire Judge Judy to come down there. She'll have all this summed up in 30 minutes. Because everybody down there it's just weird to me. And then the fans of the show, they take it so personally. They're so passionate about it that you can't take it. It's okay to take a side. Every show you got a villain. If I watch Big Brother, it's somebody in the house I'm going to like and somebody in the house I ain't not going to like. But it's nothing personal for me. Doesn't affect my life or my paycheck. And I don't understand how people get so sucked and dragged into this show. It is freaking hilarious. And I know a lot of times I talk about you because in actuality, I want you to win at something. I'm a supporter of my people. And you probably are one of the most unliked people who never been on a reality show ever. And you don't even know how to capitalize off of it because you're still trying to be the villain. You're not Omarosa. Okay? You're not that type of chick. You're not New York. You're trying to be this villain that you're really not. Because you don't have that star power just yet to go in there and be a villain. Okay? I would suggest you do, and I know people have said it, and I've said it in the previous video, so I'm not trying to copy nobody or whatever, but you probably need to go over to Zeus. Go over there. Maybe go to the baddies south or something. I don't know. Go down to land and sign up for the baddies. Because you don't want to mess with no real women. You can go over there, little small town of Huntsville. But what I want to know is what the freak is going on in Huntsville. This town is freaking amazing to me. It has to be a shortage of men or something is not happening right there because everybody jumped to relationships at the drop of a dime. Everybody trying to date each other's man. People just in and out of jail. Everybody wants to be famous for whatever reason. I get it. Everybody wants fame and fortune. That's great. But everybody ain't meant to be a celebrity. There's only going to be one Beyonce. It's only going to be one LeBron. It's only going to be one Kobe. It's only going to be one Michael Jordan. We have to learn what our purpose is in this earth and where our place is and be happy with it. We can't force something there that's never meant for us to be there. Girl, get it together. And you could say what you want and go on these TikToks and Instagram, all that stuff, act like you got it together and you bold and you don't give a fuck. No, I don't believe it. Because guess what? When you said, the minute they showed that trailer, you popped up out of nowhere. You ain't popped up nan time. Anthony over there releasing them mixtapes on you every week. You ain't popped up nan time said anything about him. You ain't popped up nan time. You or Martell mentioned any of that. And I'm not knocking him. He's doing his job. Okay? But as soon as they showed that little 1 minute, 30-second, whatever clip of Martel, Arion melody, and talking about regrets, all of a sudden you on TikTok. Where y'all getting y'all information from? From you, dingbat. You the one keep telling us shit. Girl, get your life together. And people down in Huntsville, stay out of damn jail. Jesus Christ. Y'all just gonna take this show straight to hell and gasoline draws on. Y'all just don't care. And with that being said, I'm Gen X Nation. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Huntsville come on Saturday. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to do my commentary. Probably be up Sunday or first thing Monday, depending on how long it takes me to watch it, because I usually record it. I don't watch them live. You guys and stay warm out here and have a great rest of your day. And then I'll see y'all, I guess, on the other side. Please like, share, leave comments. I love to read your comments. I try to get back to you. And if you have a page or something you're doing, let me know, because I will subscribe to your page too. I try to look up people. I'm still new to this, but I'll be trying to look up people who liked and comment, and I try to comment you back. And if I know you have a YouTube page, let me know, and I will subscribe to your page too. Okay? I don't mind giving people props and supporting people who support me. Y'all guys be safe out there. Have a great rest of your day. And before I log off, I will put the fair use disclaimer up here again. And I will say, once again, everything on this channel is alleged, in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Please like, subscribe, and share. Please like and subscribe and share. All right, this is Generation X Nation. Peace out.